And I'm talking like the day itself. I think it's Wednesday.
I never had Mother Trucking Good food truck, Mama Laura, but that sounds pretty good. Mother Trucking Good.
Yeah, I've never had that.
I love food trucks. I love food trucks.
I'm thinking about starting one.
I feel like food trucks have like some of the best stuff because they don't have like the thing with restaurants is certain restaurants you go into, they have like such a big menu. You're like, damn, what do I really want? Food trucks have like
minimum
10 items or less where they just really nail the hell out of those items. And it's just like, man, this is the best, whatever.
They look like one of these.
Yeah. I love, man,
it reminds me like on a physical thing. Bruce Lee said it best. He's like, I don't fear the man that knows 1,000 punches. I fear the man that knows one punch or has done one punch 10,000 times. So that's like the food truck. They have these 10 items, but they've done it 10,000 times. That's why it's on point. Where you got these other menus that's, like you said, 100 items. Like, what the heck? And it ain't as good as it could be because
like even at Dragon Heads one time, they had a special event. It was actually on 420. They had an event going on down there. They had this food truck that had stuffed burgers, and when I tell you, them things were freaking amazing. Like, man, they had like cheddar bacon stuffed burgers and all that stuff. Man,
I do stuffed burgers. Those are fun. They're good, man.
We got Paul in the building. How you doing today, brother?
Mr. Summer Survivor himself, at least one of them.
Hey, we're doing really, really good.
Still Taco's headphones?
For a second or so.
It's still Taco's headphones. She don't need them.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm fantastic, man. How you doing?
All right, man. We're doing great, especially now that we got you in the building. Obviously, talk a little Reggae Rise Up, a little, you know, saying the prequel to Reggae Rise Up. I know some stuff has been going down here in the area, locally. Throughout the Bay Area, it's kind of like, I guess, leading up to Reggae Rise Up, some different shows, and just kind of get people into the mood of the whole Reggae Rise Up thing. You are one of the acts that are going to be on there with the you and the Summer Survivors, going to be doing your thing. But man, people, I don't think they even realize how much amazingness, how much sauce is going to be at this Reggae Rise Up. I mean, you got people like Modest Yahoo, you got Collie Buds, you got Damien Jr. Gong Marley, Tribal Seeds. I mean, the list goes on. And for the ticket price, for how much it is compared to what you're going to see, like, you definitely getting every penny's worth.
Absolutely.
It's was it $100 for 3 days?
$100 for 3 days.
And well, I gotta say that's awesome because at a typical festival, if it's a camping festival, it's like $100 a day, and then if it's not a camping festival, it sometimes can be the same.
Let me throw this out there. I'm gonna throw some numbers out there for you. Elton John, the farewell tour that he's doing right now, for nosebleeds, up in the third level. I was looking forward to that. Usually when I go to concerts, I try to get like at least like first level or at least like floor seats. For third level, it costs as much as I paid to go see Taylor Swift live on the floor. Like $200-300.
Dang.
For third level. So for
$200 or $300 to go see Taylor Swift.
Oh yes, that's boo. That's a whole other thing.
Okay.
But
we'll talk about it later.
But I mean, $100. That's something that people would pay for floor seats to go see like Junior Gong.
Right, absolutely.
And you get to see all those groups
for $100. Yeah.
For $100.
That's what they're doing.
I heard we're expecting about 20 to 25,000 people.
I would not doubt it. I would not doubt it, not one bit. With that lineup that they have, like, I'm not, like, there's people who listen to reggae and there's people who listen to reggae.
Right.
Now, the people who listen to reggae probably know every group on there, or like a good 80% of those groups. Me being like an avid reggae listener, like, I like the music, I like the vibe. If I'm in the mood, I listen to certain stuff. Like, I know a lot of the groups on here. Like, I've heard of Tribal Seeds.
Right.
I know who Revolution is. I know who Junior Gong is. I've heard of J Boog. Collie Buds obviously has some radio success.
That's like that. I mean, I remember Ozone Motley from when I was like very, very, very young.
I've heard of the Expendables. Shout out to Zach. He's introducing me some of this stuff that I don't really know. That's how I know about J Boog. But I mean, like the amount of acts that are on here. For $100, I mean, let me just count these out real quick. I mean, there's a ridiculous amount of acts. So you're really only paying, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 acts.
There's 3 more added
And who's that?
30.
It was the local discovery contest. Well, no, sorry, 4 more added.
We got Cloud9 Vibes.
Cloud9 Vibes,
Whoop, whoop.
SoFlo.
Shout out to all those guys.
Sailor. Jerry? What was her name?
That's the liquor that we don't drink.
And the Reefers.
So
I'm messing up the last girl's name.
as we add in those last 4 acts, that's 31.
$400.
Sailor Jane. Sorry, Sailor Jane.
If you divide 100 by the 31 acts that are going to be there, it comes out to $3.22 an act that you're paying.
That's not bad.
That's mathematics right there.
That's not bad.
Shout out Sarasota High School.
Math don't lie.
Shout out iPhone.
Shout out iPhone.
You did all that with shoes on, man.
I did with shoes on. Look, Ma, no hands. Hey. But yeah, man.
Put one phone.
Remember back in the days, where's all my teachers? I need to see y'all. You ain't always going to have a calculator. Yes, we do. It's on our phone now. Sorry. Hey.
I hate it when they say that. You're not always going to have a calculator. Bitch, yes, I am.
I found an
app. I'm not. I have a Nokia. It has Snake
Hey, not
and
just
a
that.
calculator.
Not just that, but how many calculators are sold in the stores, though?
I don't buy, like, when they say
I'm just
no
saying,
phones allowed,
though.
but they say I need a T9
And then the
you want me to buy
smartwatch,
a $100 calculator.
They had watches.
We even had watches with the calculators on, yeah.
It doesn't, and you slide it this way, it turns into a T9 calculator.
Yeah, but you know those things didn't show your work. But I found an app that does all that shit for me. Like, you write out the problem, you take a picture of it, and it literally does everything. I'm like, oh, fuck, where were you when I was in college?
When was the last time you did college algebra?
Yeah,
never.
2011.
When you were
college?
When you were in college?
That's about it. That's about it. Now, when we get to this Reggae Rise Up situation, how many years have you been on? This is your second year?
This is my 4th year working for Reggae Rise Up. This is my 2nd year playing the festival.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Now, how have you personally seen the growth from the first year you started working with it to how it's evolved to now? Obviously, I feel like it's probably gotten better, bigger.
The first year was at Raymond James Stadium.
Okay.
And I think the headliners were Revolution and Steel Pulse.
Okay.
Yes,
Steel Pulse is huge.
It was Steel Pulse. That's right.
That was it. It was dude. It was so much smaller than Vinoy Park now, and it poured rain. I'm not just talking about it rained. It poured. They moved the whole. Everybody. They moved us all up into Raymond James Stadium, so we're all like camped out in the hallways at the stadium there, and it rained the rest of the day. We got back out there and we partied, and it was an awesome day. But it was nothing like what we have now that we see at Vinoy Park. And then the second year was still a 1-year festival. It had a great day. I think we saw Fortunate Youth, and I can't even remember all the.
I think that Fortunate Youth ended
Stick Figure was there. Yep, Stick Figure was there.
Stick Figure. Sorry about that. Stick Figure.
That was a great day. And then the third year, they went to 2 days, which was last year, which was our first year playing. And we saw Steel Pulse, and we saw the Dirty Heads and Slightly Stupid.
That was nice.
And that was a great weekend. And then they went 3 days. And so we're doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday this year.
We are.
And it's been fun working with Reggae Rise Up and watching the whole thing grow. I started out on the street team, just putting up flyers. My goal was always to get Summer Survivors on the bill. So, the Reggae Rise Up told me, is that, you know what, Paul, you do a good job working. You keep busting your butt for us, and we're going to get you guys on the show. So this is our second Vinoy appearance, and we also played Janice opening for the Expendables.
Awesome.
I do have to mention the fact that the Summer Survivors had, at the time, right now, you guys have evolved so much as a band that, like, back then it's like so different. Like it's like a whole new band, and so like I'm so excited to see you guys this year on stage.
This is gonna be a breakout set. After this year, everybody's gonna come up and they're gonna say, "Oh my God,
they really have
what
been
happened to
working
you guys?"
hard in the studio, and they redid the studio the other night, and I went over there and I saw it, and I was like, they're all grown up. My little boys, they made their studio all nice. They got a booth. Really killed it, and they've been recording. And
I was just listening to the first cut of the demo, all the songs on the way here, and it was a nice feeling.
Really proud of you guys.
It's gonna be awesome.
So you're gonna be playing a lot of new stuff here,
all new,
like some of what we heard.
So not even any of the classics.
None.
Oh,
maybe one classic. Maybe we might get Bananas on one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're playing all new.
All right.
Five new tunes.
Yes.
Awesome.
With the banana topper, I think.
All right.
It's gonna be it's gonna definitely be a good show, and they're really gonna come out of their shell this show. Like,
we've been practicing hard for it, so we're really stoked.
I know you guys perform on Friday, but are you gonna be there the whole weekend?
Heck
yeah.
Now, as an artist, of course, you want to go up there, you want to do your thing, you want to kill it. Now, who are some people on this bill that you personally want to see perform that you're fans of?
I'll give you my little list. It's gonna be Cashed Out.
Okay.
My
Cashed
homies
Out.
from Orlando.
Shout out to Cash.
The Expendables, homies from California. Naco Bear and Medicine for the People. I always want to say Reggae Rise Up had them at Janice. I think it was the year before last, and it was my absolute favorite show of the entire year. And I see a ton of shows.
Now,
he really takes. I just got goosebumps when you said that, because my first Naco was at Swanee.
Amazing,
He
dude.
was.
Now I had to add them into the commercial that we're working up on. I've personally never heard of this group. So for somebody like me who, enjoys, just like some nice, relaxed, chill stuff, sometimes I'm more of like a grassroots reggae kind of fan. What can I expect from a group like Naco?
It's like conscious music,
It is.
Okay.
I would say it's like Michael Franti kind of stuff,
very, very conscious, and it's uplifting. It's
So is it like Most Def conscious?
No, it's like
God, like I'd have to
Naco's
play it for you.
Naco's slaying. He's gonna be playing a guitar and he's gonna be playing a keyboard.
Okay. Oh, so it's definitely some different instruments and stuff going down.
Yeah, they got a nice setup. They got a trumpet player. They're gonna just be jamming, man. He kills the piano. He kills that keyboard. If you look him up like online, I think a lot of his stuff is a little bit more of an acoustic-driven style.
That's what I found.
But I think live, it's gonna be more powerful and in your face.
Okay.
But yeah, he's really into like nature and the world, and
I'll check it out afterwards.
Kind of like just
Yeah.
acoustic-y.
Okay.
Again, it's a good feeling. It's like a uplifting.
definitely more rock. I don't see much reggae in his music, but
Okay.
Reggae Rise Up encompasses
A little bit of everything.
It's more of the scene of reggae than it is reggae music. You think reggae music, you're thinking Bob Marley, Steel Pulse, Damian Marley, but they incorporate all genres of reggae music. Because even Summer Survivors were a reggae rock group. We have some rock, some punk rock, some ska, a little bit of reggae in there.
Even No Need, who we've seen perform, they kind of got like that vibe, but they're a little rockish as well.
Absolutely.
So you definitely got like your grassroots kind of stuff, but you also have the variety, like you have like your tribal seeds and stuff like that as well. So it really is a variety.
I was shocked when because I know a lot of the names, but like the ones that I actually like listen to like a lot besides Summer Survivors, I was like, oh, Modest Yahoo.
Right.
I was like, holy crap!
And
I've
he's
actually,
kind of
listened to
like a different kind of style as well,
Absolutely.
So he's not like your traditional like Bob Marley style, because he kind of like he spits on some of his stuff. He's
Jewish.
He's
a
Jewish.
rapper.
That's what I like about it.
I love it.
It's pretty much like a Jewish rapper on like some
Actually
reggae
saw him
vibes
with
kind of stuff.
I saw him with 311.
He spits kind of fast too on some
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
He's a fast like
He's
twister
definitely
type.
somebody you want to see. Like you want to get.
Oh,
the
I wouldn't mind. I
experience.
definitely wouldn't mind seeing. I've never seen him perform live. I'm not.
Terra is another one.
Now, see, I'm gonna be one of those guys in the group. Like, I'm not gonna be the guy in the crowd that's gonna be like knowing all the songs word for word. I'm just gonna be out there vibing, just chilling.
Right. Well, that's a good thing about Reggae Rise Up, is that it gives you a very vast platform to be able to, get different types of music. Like different types of reggae. You've got your roots reggae that's very like, it's to the point. It's roots.
I'm looking forward to
It's
seeing
reggae.
Kali Buds.
Heck yes.
I'm not a huge fan of Kali Buds because, as far as like buying his CDs and stuff, but he does have some songs that I know that I like. And the huge one that he had success here in the United States was when they were come around. I want to see that perform live. I just want to see him do his thing. Damian Marley, I definitely want to hear Jam Rock. Come on now, who doesn't love that song?
Damian Marley is definitely. I'm really happy to see him on this.
Like I'm ready
really
to
love
see like 20,000 people just off in the streets. They call it murder.
Right.
Like it's
boom, boom, boom.
Well, I can tell you, I've seen Stephen Marley, And it's like once I saw that, he did like it was like right off the boat like set, and it was one of the most powerful sets I've ever seen in Swanee Music Park. And I tell you, the whole crowd was like, you know, when 20,000 people are like singing the same songs and swaying to the music. It's like the vibe there is like, wow. And so I've seen Damien once, and I've also seen Ziggy, and I've not like really got to experience Damien because I was working, and so I want to see it. I want to feel
now,
it.
how does, for people who may have never experienced Reggae Rise Up, how would it compare to something like Kaya Fest?
Like what?
Kaya Fest or Kaya Fest, whatever it was, down in Miami?
The other reggae
I would
thing
have
that
to
they
know
had.
what that festival was, but
I know they had, I think,
They had almost.
they had
some of
like
the artists that
Wyclef
she
was
named.
down there. I think Stephen Marley was down
Yeah.
there.
A lot of the artists you just named were at the other fest that
Yeah.
that he's
I
talking
mean,
about.
reggae festivals, they tend to follow like what's working, what's bringing people to like festivals. So like festival owners, they kind of like look around as music's getting bigger, the likes and this, that when they're picking their bands. So a lot of, you know, I mean, reggae festivals are going to feature some of these larger bands repetitively in different states or in different cities.
Now, how excited are you to be working this and having it be the 3 days now as opposed to the 1 day? Because like when you do shows, when you do festivals, any kind of situation like this, the people don't realize, you know, they think like being a promoter or being a part of street team, it's all like cake and ice cream. It's like simple work. They don't realize that, you know, people are driving around countless hours putting out flyers, promotional material. Then when you get there,
Talking to people they
making
don't
sure
know.
all the artists at the spots they need to be, picking people up from hotels, driving them here, driving them there. Oh, such and such needs a sandwich because or else they're going to be hangry and be pissed before they go on their set. So somebody has to make a special
M&Ms.
Publix run to get a damn thing. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's never as simple as Publix. It's not. It's
It's
not
not.
ever as simple as fucking Publix.
I'm making it simple.
No,
I'm making it
wish
sound
it
simple,
was
but
just
yes.
like simple
Yeah,
as
it's never
Publix.
like
It's like I'm a vegan and I'm gluten free and I need something to eat. Well, why don't you take some fucking diet air?
Yeah.
Low carb diet air. There you go.
Yeah,
Boom.
But yes, you're right. It's never that simple, and it really does turn
Never.
into some craziness sometimes. With this being a 3 day festival and it's at Vinoy Park, are there going to be like food trucks or some different things like that going to be out there?
Yep. There's gonna be tons of food,
Plenty of vendors.
plenty of vendors. I know last year there were some people complaining about the beer line, so I know they've addressed a lot of the issues. So I think it's gonna be
bigger
there's gonna
truck.
be-
So what
we
he's
gotta
saying
really, like,
is
address
More
the
beer.
there's more
current
beer.
issue.
There's gonna be lots of
Say
beer.
More beer, more beer trucks.
There's gonna be lots
Yeah.
of beer.
We're
The
gonna
lines
need
of the
more
beer
beer.
line are just way too long, guys. We
We're
need
gonna
two more
need
trucks
two
out
more
here.
trucks.
Well, that's how you solve it. You just buy 4 of them.
Cut back on the porta potties. More trucks for the beer.
Or you just like put them in your backpack and throw it over the fence. I mean, I didn't say that. I mean, I've never done that. I've never ever done that.
Hey,
but
just float up on a boat like some people do. You got
know?
all the beer you want. You just walk over to
I know,
Vinoy Park.
you know? I'll just like
But they need a beer boat this year, just like
That'd be cool.
that,
Yeah,
or
that would be
like
cool.
a liquor luge.
Liquor
Liquor.
luge.
That sounds like an awesome sex act.
Now,
Liquor.
with it being so close to the water, do people often go in the water or anything?
I've gone in that water
we
at a
have it.
Warped Tour one year, and my friends had to pull me back up, but it was nice.
Oh,
That's awesome.
It's about a 4.5 foot ledge drop down. To the
it does
water.
look like it's like not right like
La-
into the water, but it does.
Last year it was kind of cold too and windy,
Oh.
so
Yeah, I didn't even think about that at the time of year. Yeah, that wouldn't
Yeah.
make
What,
sense.
over at Reggae Rise Up?
yeah.
Well, make sure you bring your jackets and maybe your rain boots just to kind of if it's wet.
Well,
or-
I think we finally are getting rid of that last little bit of like BS weather. So I think like coming up,
it's gonna be crop top season.
it's gonna be crop top season, nice warmth. You know, maybe a little chilly in the morning, but by the time you know the afternoon comes around, full like tank top,
What is a crop
shorts,
top?
crop top flip flops,
Is that like a
kind of something.
Cutoff shirt, like
a tube top?
It's like the like.
it's like
have
a
no
half
idea.
shirt, bro.
I think she's googling a crop top right now.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with all the girl
I mean,
words.
it's like, it's like
I don't wear a
tank
crop top.
It's like tank top. Then it's just like it's like a little.
Oh.
It's like
Show-
a miniature, like
shows
like,
their-
shows the midriff.
Shows the
It's like
stomach,
one you're
bro.
not allowed to wear to high school.
It's what Dreama Jeannie got in trouble for fucking trying to show off her belly.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically.
No, but it's a little longer than that. A
little bit longer,
it's not
yeah.
like up to here.
I like the
but-
Dreama Jeannie one, okay?
We're gonna have plenty of brand new merch for sale too. So if you don't have
Damn.
a jacket and you're at Reggae Rise Up, I got you covered.
Yes. Find the merch booth.
Yeah, and
We'll be
how
over
much
there.
does these say jackets go for? They vary.
They vary. Ours are probably going to be going for somewhere around the $40 to $50 range.
That's a good deal.
I'll take.
But they're 5 colors.
Yeah,
so
I know. Trust me, they're worth it.
Did
I
you
was
do
kicking
one in
somebody in the
purple?
ass at a show that I
No.
because I wanted.
Okay, can we do just one in purple?
No.
Just purple all day for me.
No.
If you forget me a purple hoodie by next week, yes.
Wow.
Done.
That's easy. Amazon,
Walmart.
next day shopping.
Amazon.
So yeah, we got tons
Send
of.
it to
we
him.
got
I'll
tons
send
of
it to
merch.
Paul's house.
Have it delivered right to Paul.
Right to Paul. Here you go.
There you go, Paul.
Oh, damn it, Kristen.
I
Shout
knew
out
it,
to
I knew
Paul
it.
for being like
Awesome.
one of my bestest friends on the planet, and he is such a hard worker. And the everything that you do, you put 100%, if not like 125.
He does.
And I gotta say, like, from flyers to being a good friend, if I need someone to come over with a chainsaw and help me get this tree out of my yard, I mean, Paul is definitely the guy.
He does look like he has some tree cutting arms.
Dude,
What's funny about it,
he did chainsawed it
with
down.
you saying that everybody loves Paul, my dad is like, oh yeah, I gotta go see Paul. I gotta get some more business
Flyers.
cards.
Dude, and my mom.
I'm like, he's quitting that
my
place, and he's
family-
like,
my
oh
family's-
man. I was like,
I'm
don't worry,
still-
he's
I'm
still gonna be
still
doing
gonna
his
have-
thing. Yeah.
Listen, absolutely, Paul will be doing his thing, and everybody in town. I've picked up a menu. I'm like, where are these done? They're like, oh, my friend Paul at Quickie Print. I'm like, that's my friend. First of all,
It's my friend
Second
too,
of all-
man.
Second of all,
Friend fights.
and he did my family's restaurant, Flavio's and
The menus.
Beulah.
Hey, he's
Flavio's
amazing
on
at
the
what he
key.
does.
Shout out. And you've pretty much done every flyer I've ever seen, I feel like. I feel like you really have. And he did my mom's wedding invitation.
I was gonna say he did these.
Really great work.
I didn't do the Reggae Rise Up ones. I printed them though.
Oh, well, see,
They
that's
got-
technically doing them. I mean, you're printing them out. That's
He
just
still
hard.
work.
Yeah.
Now-
But he's a great graphic designer.
I know there's some stuff going on like the road to Reggae Rise Up. Is there any other events coming up leading up to Reggae Rise Up?
Well, they had the Green last weekend with the Lonnie Wolfgram at State Theater, which went over real well. It was a sold-out show.
Yes, it was.
I heard Jacob Henfeld was there from Soja.
Yeah, my boy Zach got a picture with him. He fanboyed out a little bit. He was like, look, he's like, what was it? What's the dude's name?
Jacob Henfeld.
He's like, I got a picture with him. He's like, I know it doesn't mean anything to you. He's like, well, that's probably like you getting a picture with like Boosie or something like that. I'm like, all right. I'm like, you broke it down for me. I was like, but I do know that they're a huge group. I haven't personally,
That is another
Huge, worldwide.
they're worldwide. Like they
are.
really are huge. I know that. I know that.
Let me
But
tell you, that is.
But I'm not the
about
kind
the
of person
headliner
like
on
I
Sunday,
couldn't
right?
hear a song and be like, oh, that's Soulja.
Yes,
But
Sunday.
Okay.
like I know they're big in the reggae world for sure.
I'm just asking because I'm doing the little video that's promoting this right now. So
Nice.
last night when I was working on it, all these artists that he has named, I literally had to find little clips for, and in doing so, I listened to the music too. And then that's when I came across Modest Yahoo, and I was like, oh fuck, I forgot how much I love this guy.
Yeah, right?
Jamming out. And me and my wife, my kids were like. My daughters are cute when they start dancing. Andre, by the way, he was playing a game last night. And I'm sorry, this is totally off subject, but it's fucking funny because it cracks me up with the shit he says. He's like, I'm being a rebel. I don't have my cards. And he was just doing something playing this game. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I was like, Mama Choppa, you hear him saying he's being a rebel over here? Like, where does he get this shit? I don't know. He's just fucking
Maybe he was
awesome.
listening to some Revolution.
Maybe, man.
I see what you did there.
I see how you segued it right back into the show.
got
I love
you.
that. It's smart.
Wasn't it?
Because it's what, like, listen, I'm when it comes to the music game, especially with us doing this radio stuff for so long, I'm definitely a person of names. Like, I like names. Like revolution, it's like revolution. Everybody knows what a revolution is. One of the biggest wars here in the United States was the Revolutionary War. So it's like revolution. It's like they're like rebels against whatever the cause may be. Is what I get from it. And like even some of the names like Tribal Seeds is a pretty cool name.
They are
Modest Yahoo. You know what I'm saying?
Tribal
Like
Seeds is a great band.
they are.
Yeah.
They
but
are. Their roots. They are like you want roots, you get roots.
When you don't know how to spell Modest Yahoo and you Google it,
Woo!
the internet
hard
is a
one.
damn gay thing because
Yeah.
it popped up with Yahoo like fucking
Like Yahoo.
like Yahoo search engine. I'm like, no, motherfucker, like the fucking
And when you
singer,
say
the
it
rabbi
to,
singer,
when
man.
you say it to Siri,
couldn't get it.
I
Like
did the
even
same thing.
like even Soulja, it's like soldier, but like with a
It means Soldiers of Jah Army.
Yeah.
oh. So see, I didn't even. So it's an
that's even
acronym.
better.
I didn't even know because it's not spelled with the. It's not spelled with the period. So I wouldn't. Me not being huge into the reggae system like that, I would have never known that was an acronym.
It's like STLR. Nobody knows. It's
But
an acronym.
let's talk about how awesome that acronym is.
That is. This is like
That's
the best
that
one
is
I've heard
the
all
best-
day.
that's like
Soldiers
the
of
best-
Jah's Army.
Like that is definitely a
Bless
good one.
up.
Yeah, they're awesome, man. They just had a new CD come out called Poetry in Motion, and there's a song on there called Bad News. Love it. You gotta check that.
Speaking of, that's the question of the day, Paul. What album did you look forward to being released?
I think we found out.
I really did like that album, and
besides Summer Survivors.
Well, we don't know what's happening with our album yet. I did just get some fresh tracks, so we're gonna see what happens. I might have some big news for you guys in the next few months. We'll see.
Awesome.
Sweet.
It's not, he might, he like will.
He will. He
just wants to be like elusive.
Yeah,
but that's fine.
He's just putting it out there.
I'm just trying not to like count my chickens.
They're doing a collab with Bubba Love.
Done there.
I wish.
Like, I just want you to know that I'm going to be doing a sit-in with Damian Monk.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know what it is about Bubba Love, but when you see this ginormous, big, lovable looking guy on stage with his little ukulele jamming out, it's just like, how could you not be in a good mood?
Listen, Bubba Love is the jam.
And he just, like, just looking at him and his demeanor, he just seems like the sweetest, coolest, down-to-earth guy. He really does.
Absolutely is.
Because you know you can, like, some people have like the resting bitch face and they're like really bitches.
Listen, I'm sitting right here. I'm sitting.
But you're nice though. You're nice.
I'm nice, but I do have resting.
Can I put someone on blast on the radio?
Of course.
Yeah. Shout out to McCurdy's and their valet team. We're unloading the vans at the show at Kelly's Live the other night when Bubba Love was there. And can you believe those freaking valet drivers started talking mad shit about Bubba?
Yeah.
And
Bubba's
size.
They did. I forgot about that. Yeah, they did.
So me and Bubba Love had to go over there. I mean, they were like saying some real mean stuff.
I'm sure he's a big dude. Like nothing wrong.
Big.
He may be a sweetheart teddy bear, but I'm sure he'd get him pissed off. That's a grizzly right there.
Don't mistake somebody's kindness for weakness.
Yeah.
Because and you know what? People are so malicious. Like
it was horrible.
I'm so tired of people being
this was a grown ass man, and I thought that I was literally in like kindergarten or middle school again. The shit that this kid was saying over there. So I hope he don't work there no more. I can't remember.
I'm like,
can't remember the kid's name.
I wish you knew it because I actually know somebody at work has some very high ups at McCurdy. So
I think I got it written down on my phone somewhere.
All right. Well, as soon as you get that to me, we will.
That's like stuff
we'll make sure that this person gets reprimanded for sure, if not lost his job.
So one of our listeners, Mr. Humble Bully Mike, says he has a question for Paul. Personally, what puts you in the vibe to create music?
Oh man, that's a good question. Thanks for asking.
I like that one.
Well, if you don't know, the name Summer Survivors actually means some are survivors. It's kind of a play on words, and I've always loved music more than anything. And I went through a rough time in life with drugs and opiate addiction that really brought me back to zero. And the one thing that I found that helped me in that time was music, was making music. And I had a friend that was close to me. She's not with us anymore, unfortunately, but she really helped me get back into music. And from there, I just kept going.
Brought you to me.
Yeah.
at a dark festival.
and then I ran into Taco again. But yeah, it was I was looking for something different. I didn't know what I was doing. I was 24 years old, and I had no clue what I wanted to do with my life. So
well, we are survivors.
We found it.
We're survivors.
Now I'm working in the music industry more than I ever would have thought I would be.
Congratulations on that too. It's like you had a goal and a dream, and you set out to achieve it. And as you keep doing this, slowly, more and more, you're just it's building that steam. It's almost like that snowball at the top of the mountain that you push down, and as it's going down, it's picking up more snow and getting bigger, and from where you are where you were when you first started with Summer Survivors and the whole concept of it to where you are now. I mean, I'm sure you can even with the little chuckles there, some of the adversity you've probably faced and
it's been the hardest thing I've ever tried to do in my whole life.
And the most gratifying.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Our first show was in my living room. We bought a keg of beer and just invited everybody over there. Probably had about 50 or 60 people over in my living room.
And then, you shot a music video. It went from start, then the middle. You shot a music video. Don't worry, I twisted my ankle at that one.
We had a bunch of people at that Chaser video. I know
beautiful.
STLR
It was
was
awesome.
there.
That was a good one.
You know, like I've watched them grow like a plant, like from, you know.
And that was a really awesome music video
That
too.
was fun. That was so much
Everybody was there.
fun.
And the thing that I liked about it is there was a lot of people obviously in you know, the crew and the group that like knew each other, but like people who didn't even really like know me or know of me, like, hey, you know who, you know, STLR, what's that? Like, start talking to us, and like, hey, you know, just like some of the friendliest group of people
Great
ever.
place to network.
Just, you know, like just seeing you, like, hey, well, you know, who are you? What are you about? You know, and just you start talking to them, and everybody's just like having a good time. People are eating good. Shout out to the cook that day, by the way, man. Kept bringing the goodies off of the grill, man. You can't.
Chris is killing it.
Yeah,
man.
he was killing it. It was so good. I mean, we might have been, you know, a little enticed to eat a little bit more extra that day, but I mean, it was,
I know.
those damn cupcakes.
I was gonna say the cupcake
Everybody
table.
always talks about the cupcakes, man. I
Cupcake
didn't even get
table.
one.
Love it.
I see how now there was like 1 billion of them there.
I know. We made a lot.
You were just so busy. I know you were so busy. You guys were
Shout
playing.
out to Nikki for making those awesome.
Someone should have been
cupcakes.
feeding you while you guys were like in between sets. We'll have to work that out next time. Get like maybe some midgets
Right?
to serve you guys up or something
Yeah.
like that. Maybe we can holler at Johnny Christ and borrow Mike. Mike, no. When Johnny Christ said something about the midget earlier, he legitly does have a homie who's like a legit he's a midget.
I legit have one too.
Awesome.
Who's also coincidentally best friends with Chris Kirkpatrick from NSYNC.
Oh.
And his name is Eric. And he is great midget.
Can we get him in here for an interview?
He's like my favorite midget ever. Well, other than Pineapple.
She's technically not a midget.
Yeah,
though.
actually, she's like inches away.
Well, I have an aunt who's shorter than her, so
Okay, well then she's definitely then your
What's
aunt's
her
definitely a
height?
midget.
I think she's like under 5 foot.
I think Becca's like 4.
My sister's under 5 foot. She's
4'11".
4'11".
But if you're 4'11", you're a midget technically.
My grandma, the
Becca,
older she gets,
chime
Then I
in
have
with,
a midget sister.
I'm gonna need your measurements, height, please.
36,
Is
24,
that so
36.
What is that?
Hand sanitizer.
I didn't know that's what that was.
Yeah,
Smells
I was
amazing.
It's
about
been
to
there
use
forever.
I thought it was soap.
Oh, it is.
I was like, why is he rubbing soap on his arms?
Soap that you can.
Someone brought it in for some. It's been there forever.
Doctors Hospital of Sarasota hand sanitizer.
It's awesome. I mean, I believe it now.
Yeah, whoever brought that shout out because nobody wants to get sick and
Somebody
make
from
sure
a
to take your
doctor's
vitamin
hospital.
C, guys.
You're welcome.
Was that you?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh, good
Thanks,
job,
Scoop.
Scoop.
Look, Scoop.
Scoop just fucking five-finger
Marketing
discount
clutch.
shit from fucking,
How
hospitals
can you
and shit.
five-finger discount something when they give it to you?
By taking it
I've
home.
never been able to
That's a-
take something that was given though. I
It's
mean,
called
like,
a 10-finger discount.
Called free 99.
but it's given though, so it's not.
What's the free 99 discount?
Well,
Still
there
free,
you go.
right?
Free
Still
99.
taking it. Regardless.
The free 99. That's the best. I wish everything was
And you
free
used your
99.
hand to get it here.
Me too. I like
You
where
use
head's
your
at.
hand to get it
So
here.
it's still a 5-finger discount. Technically.
Without the theft, yeah, okay.
So you guys want to talk about another show that's happening
Sure.
this
We do
weekend?
wanna talk
we
about
will.
our show.
All right, I just want to I want to throw out Mad Beach Block Party happening this weekend.
Mad
Right,
Beach.
Mad Beach.
Mad
is
Beach.
This weekend.
So,
But you don't have to be mad to be there, right?
no,
No.
you can be mad, but we'll make you
sure
unmad
you'll get
when
happy.
you get there. Okay, so
happy.
day tickets are $25. We got 2 days, Saturday and Sunday this weekend. Saturday we got Resonated, Serenation, Of Good Nature,
Yes.
Roots of Rebellion, Bada Scott, Savvy Fernandez, Spread the
Shout out
Dub,
to Savvy.
Elusive Groove, and our homies Maddie Cole and the Gorilla Panic.
Yes.
Maddie.
Maddie.
And they're gonna have
that's
DJ
amazing.
Roland spinning all day that day.
Nice.
Then Sunday we have the Hip Abduction.
Woo.
Who I don't know if you
local.
guys know who the Hip Abduction
They
is.
are.
No,
but
that
they-
sounds awesome.
They
That
are
sounds like we're going to
amazing.
take some old ladies'
Listen,
hips.
They're
Dude,
amazing.
They are one of the
Top-notch.
biggest bands in Florida, in the reggae scene. Last year they played Reggae Rise Up.
They're amazing.
No Need, SoFlo, Reese Brothers. The Reese Brothers have been on tour with what's his name? G Love.
Love. Special sauce.
Right now. Big ups to them. We got Oogie Wawa. We got Ted Bone from
I
Pacifier.
like that name.
Try to
Oogie
try, yeah,
Wah
try.
Wah.
When I
Say that really fast.
when I
They're
was
sick.
working
You guys will-
Irie vibes. I was like, who is this? Oogie? How do
You guys
say
will
it?
like them.
Oogie
They're
Wah Wah?
a hip hop like reggae
Okay.
Yeah.
deal. They're dope.
I like their name, so
Oogie Wah Wah.
automatically.
So there you go.
Those guys, Summer Survivors, Signal Fire, and the Detectives.
Yeah, Summer
That-
Survivors are
that
fire. I
is
know
And
that.
it's $25 for that for both.
Yes.
For both
25
days?
bucks a day, so 50 bucks.
So
for the
50 bucks.
week.
That's
That's
a
still
steal.
not
That's another
bad.
good
And
one.
I will say that is a killer lineup because I knew every single.
They closed
band
down
on
the
there. Like,
streets
they are
in Mad,
good.
right
It
there
is
in
good.
Madeira Beach.
It's so much
You can
fun.
walk over to the beach. They got all the streets closed right there.
Food.
Infinite Descent Scuba Shop.
Scoob.
They have.
right up your alley.
They do have lots. They have lots of vendors. They have lots of vendors. We went last year. And
I want to go see Oogie Wawa.
It was awesome.
Come on Sunday. That's the same day we playing.
I might have to do that.
Girls and like you'll have your chick magnets and.
It makes me think of the Nas song. Ooh, chi wally wally, ooh, chi bang bang.
That's what came to my mind too when he said that.
Ooh, wagga, wagga.
That Mad People Party.
That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely have to check that out.
Dude, Sunday will be. That's great.
It's gonna be a great weekend,
That's this
man.
weekend.
And big ups to Kenny
that's
from
also the
Resonated
same
and Infinite
weekend
Descent
as-
for throwing these shows on, man. They're doing a killer job.
The farmers market. So you got to go to the farmers market early and then get to Mad Beach Block Party. That's what I'm doing.
I'm be up there all weekend again. No sleeping at home this weekend either.
Team no sleep. That's how it goes.
Hey, team, sleep when you're dead.
I slept in my van in
We're
Miami
cr-
all weekend
we're
at
definitely
a
on a team crush
transformational
night.
music festival.
Nice.
It was pretty dope, man. I went down there with
You
some
definitely
buddies.
send me some great snaps.
It was called Fractal Beach. It was
Music festival.
it was right on it was on Virginia Key Beach Park. It's like a key right south of South Beach. And it was dope, man. I had a great time.
I
Saw
actually-
Papadozio.
I drove by there. I didn't stop there, but I know exactly what you're talking about. We drove right through there because our hotel was similar, like very, very close to that beach. I went to Miami.
It was definitely cool. It's definitely not my scene, but I like to be, I like to see what the other scenes are doing. There was a lot of like drum and bass and EDM type music, and it was dope. I had a great time.
Sounds cool. Fractal
Beach. I saw this.
Music and
I saw
Arts
this group
Festival.
called American Grime. They're from Miami. They're a hip hop and electronic group, and they were dope. You gotta check them out.
What was it called again?
American Grime. I
American
think
Grime.
I think the MC that I really liked was MC Jumanji.
MC Jumanji.
I don't know who that is, but I want to shake his hand. MC Jumanji. That's another name. Like I don't know who I fucked with that cat though. Like I don't even need to hear your music yet. I'm a fan.
Dude, they were my favorite act of the whole weekend. It was like 2 in the morning when they played, and they played on this beach stage, and there's this big blow up octopus all lit up and stuff, and they were just crushing it, dude. It was awesome.
I will say that Fractal Beach does crush the arts too.
It was their second year, and there's gonna be a recap coming out. I was up there with the Sugar Shack boys doing a recap video, and
Shout out to the Sugar Shack.
That's an awesome name too. So many awesome
Recording.
Sugar Shack boys. I like that.
Sugar Shack Recordings, right?
That's awesome.
yeah, they started out doing like acoustic they bands. We have one on their Sugar Shack session.
Oh my gosh, I love
You
that
set up
video.
acoustic, you play a song, and they make a video of it and release it. So they've just been, just like Summer Survivors, they've been growing and growing and growing. They're doing videos. They do one takes, like a Reggae Rise Up for the headliners.
Okay.
Music videos. Dudes are killing it.
These guys also right here do that also.
Well, I was just about to get into that. What we want to do is on Summer Survivors time, whenever it would be convenient for you guys, we would like to get you guys in the studio, maybe do a nice little set, 5-6 songs or whatever, however you want to do it, like a Facebook Live situation, and let everybody, kind of get you guys out there, man, because you guys are from our area, you guys are from the Sarasota area, and I don't even want to call you guys local because you guys went on
You're
tour.
going beyond local.
You went all throughout the United States not too long ago in the RV, up in Carolina and a couple other spots. So I mean, yeah, I know there was
Pineapple,
Yeah.
pineapple. We don't even talk about that RV anymore.
Every time I see an RV on
He
the
just
road,
wants
I
to
just
get-
want to shoot my guns at it.
Yeah, I remember the conversation we had when you got back.
Trip was that
Pineapple
fun, huh?
situation.
In the vehicles, what I'm saying.
Oh,
in the
man.
vehicle.
I think it would be really awesome if, like, maybe in the afternoon, we could do that with some of the bands that are coming to town. Like, actually, Savi Fernandez, he's playing this weekend. He is from Orlando, and I actually grew up with him.
Well, there's this
And-
really cool thing about STLR is I know the owner. I know a guy.
You know a guy?
I know
You
a
know a
guy.
guy
who-
that knows a guy?
I know a
Do you know how
guy.
to make crates?
I know one of the owners. You know what I'm saying, and he might okay
know
the
the-
fact
do
that
you
we
know
can
the other
we
owner?
got a board. We can saying we can plug their board into our board, and we can have boards
And we
board
can
on board on
it.
board. Yeah.
Board on board on board?
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I mean, I'm just
Well,
saying,
now
I
I'm
think
getting
It's
it'd
like
be cool.
music porn.
It'd be like cool to set up like some of the guys that are in town.
We
before
could
this
bring
and
No
get them to
Need. We can
it
bring
forward.
whoever is within driving distance
I
that'd be willing.
mean, Matty Cole.
Yeah.
Medical,
We
where's
can bring
Medical?
Gorilla Panic up in here.
Get
We
some
can bring all
Gorilla
those
Panic up
guys.
in here. Got a Gorilla Panic.
He has to perform with no shoes on like he did at the show. Though.
I'm pretty sure. I think Matty does that often.
It's just that's
So
just natural.
he does grounding a lot. Then he's a
I don't have to
grounder
request
then,
that.
huh?
It might just be like
Paul,
how he
you
likes to
always
be.
wear shoes.
Most
Yeah, dude.
comfortable.
I don't know where other people's feet been on that
Paul
stage,
always
dude.
wears
I ain't
shoes 'cause
trying.
he has
to-
like pet peeves and stuff like feet.
Oh, I'm the same way.
Like, I'm not sharing the
I
stage
got
with
weird
your
things.
feet.
I don't.
He doesn't touch the stage.
I don't touch my feet to the stage.
My Crocs are the closest I'm getting to a bare
He's like, no
floor.
ringworm, thanks. I'll leave that for you.
I like it. I like it. Well, we definitely thank you for coming in, talking about some Reggae Rise Up. Get your tickets.
Yeah, I was
and
going to
it's
say, if you haven't gotten tickets, get them
ReggaeRiseUpFlorida.com. Make sure you check it out. And I only heard that like a million times last night over getting all this stuff worked out. Shout out to Adam, by the way. He liked the commercial. Gave me a couple people he wanted me to add into there, and gave me the order that he wanted.
Did you talk to Adam?
I didn't talk to him personally. I sent it to Zach, and Zach reached out to him.
Cool.
So through Zach, I just got the little put them in this order, add these couple other acts, and he seemed to like it. So I'm definitely happy about that situation, because when you make something for somebody and very minimal
details. You just have to,
with very minimal details, and then when you make it and you just only got a couple minor tweaks, I'm just like, hey, I can live with that. So look forward to this. Make sure you guys check it out, ReggaeRiseUpFlorida.com, and that's because there is a Utah one right?
There's one in Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City,
and it is. I'm going this year.
And when is that?
That's gonna be in August, and I cannot confirm nor deny Summer Survivors being there, but I heard Salt Lake City is beautiful in August.
I heard
that's
High C's birthday month. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Regardless,
that's my birthday month, man.
Team Leo,
August 19th. Yes, sir.
I'm the 7th.
Ooh, we gotta have a Leo party in
Salt Lake City.
I don't know if I can handle all that. Leo party. I don't know.
Sounds like a great time.
It sounds like a very dangerous time. I'm in.
Sounds awesome.
I'm in.
Who has the cooler with the Patron? I'm drinking on that one. I'm sorry.
I'll be the DD.
I'm not a drinker, but when I drink, I like to have fun. I like to cut loose.
Yes, sir.
I'm a good drunk though. I'm not like a little like.
I'm a happy good drunk.
Come at me, bro.
I'm a good and happy drunk, but I'm like a little too happy.
I'm not a drinker. Nothing makes me want to drink. Nothing ever
thank
makes
you.
me want to taste that.
That's why I always bring on along.
And then the hangover after, fuck that.
That's why we bring on my birthday parties.
Good.
That's why we bring on the birthday party. Like, on you're coming to the birthday party. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Because I'm gonna get drunk and you're gonna drive me home, and everybody's gonna be safe.
That's why Mama Chapo keeps me around. I swear to God. I'm a DD for life.
Me and Mama Chapo will do Patron shots. You drive us home. We'll be good.
Hey, you're a double D. Who's married to someone with double D's?
Yeah, she does.
So,
bam.
Reggae Rise Up starts in 37 days, 10 hours, and 29 minutes.
Bam. There you go.
What did you just say?
Awesome.
Can you please repeat that?
37 days, 10 hours, and 29 minutes.
All right, starting tomorrow, I have a countdown clock on my
He even has a countdown clock, y'all.
I just pulled it up and saw it online, so I didn't.
He's on it.
Now that we know, we can put a little something on our Facebook
I'm gonna put it on my
feeds.
Facebook Live. Starting tomorrow, you will see countdown to Paul's Reggae Rise Up, and not just to any Reggae Rise Up. Exactly when Paul performs.
Yes, when Paul performs at Reggae Rise Up.
You're gonna have to get there early on Friday to see Paul. So
What time does it
please
start
be there
Friday?
early.
And that's just to help him set up.
Don't just go. Don't just
I
go
want
for
to
the
say
night.
that
Be there early.
that it's gonna start after, probably, I think they said 1 or 2 o'clock. I can't.
Oh,
Normally,
It's a little later on Friday. It's Saturdays earlier than that, but
You still got time to wake up, watch the Morning Wood, and then rush over there.
Yeah.
right?
Or as you're
Or
coming
you
over.
could drive
or-
with your
or-
iPad.
if
and
we're there, we
iPad.
might not be having a morning wood that day.
you just gotta have your morning wood at Vinoy Park.
Oh, well.
We could. I was gonna say. I brought my computer. We could probably Could we
I mean,
figure it out where our computers can all? We can just do it from wherever.
I mean, there's things that you can do. To where I
Remote
can talk
desktop.
to you.
Remote desktop.
I could be here in studio.
Remote desktop. Yes.
Be like, what up?
But no,
What
you
up,
gotta
dog?
come to the show.
I can't. I got twins.
What?
3 days is a lot.
No,
might
just
be
to
able to
one.
make Friday.
Just one show. Just
All
just
ages
Summer
welcome.
Survivors.
Oh, well, shit. We're bringing the kids, Mom.
I'm bringing my kid. It's happening.
Just come for Friday.
I'm definitely bringing
Just
Chloe.
come for Friday.
She gets very, very excited. She's like, Summer Survivors, like,
STLR outing.
that's it.
I like it.
Now, are all
Family
the
outing. It
bands
is a
going to be
family
there all the
outing.
days, or is it just you that's going to be there all the days?
Most bands, if they're in town, and
Most
they don't
local,
have
ba-
anywhere
most
to
of the
go,
local guys will probably
they
be there all
stay.
Well,
weekend.
the local guys are cool because I like
If,
meeting them.
Larger ones are probably touring.
Yeah, usually the other bands show the day that they
It
gotta play.
depends. But usually, if they're there like that day, they're usually there at
They
a.
stay the whole day.
Yeah,
They'll
they're
stay
there the whole day.
Mhm. And then they normally.
Yeah, I'd love to go kick it with a whole bunch of stoners. You know what I mean?
I mean, hey.
That's where I feel welcome.
Yeah.
Listen,
The only time my fro doesn't feel out of place.
I'm telling you right now,
If
on
the
the
joint
on
fits,
the
okay.
Friday bill alone, Tribal Season Revolution, that alone should be enough to bring you out there, along with the Summer Survivors. And now you squeezing everything in between.
And
Easy Star All
I was
Stars.
gonna say Easy Star All Stars. I got to shout out to them because I've been watching them since I was very, very young, as a youth in Orlando as well.
They did. They covered the Dark Side of the Moon Pink Floyd album. They
Ooh,
call
I
it
like that.
Dub Side of the Moon. They did OK Computer by Radiohead. They call it Radio Dread.
Hell yeah.
They did Michael Jackson CD. They did a Beatles album. So they're super awesome. Like,
Very diverse, very diverse.
They're gonna play all the songs that we all know and love. Like
Just their name is cool.
Thriller.
Now I'm
Billie
looking
Jean.
forward to
Think of my
that.
Converse.
Now I'm looking forward to that because like I said, some of the groups on there I have no clue who they are, which makes it even better because it's like you don't know who these people are.
And you're hearing minimal details, and you're like, okay, now I got to see it. I got to see what you mean.
Well, because I went to Okeechobee Music Fest and I got to cover that, and where we just like
I was there.
when you had to cover certain groups, like we didn't have like the all access passes, so I had to try to get up to like the rails.
You did fine.
You gotta call me next
But
time.
to get there, sometimes we'd have to go like a show or two early to get in position to see who we wanted to see. I ended up seeing some groups that I never even heard of, but that were awesome, like the Ex Ambassadors and stuff like that. I mean, I see some good groups that I'm like, well, I'm glad I had to come early and see this group to get in position to who I was trying to record, and I ended up getting some extra footage on those groups anyways. I'm like, well, if I'm here, I might as well use these cameras. Is what they're for. So I mean, in any of these days, if you can make it Friday, if you can make it Saturday, or if you can make it Sunday, or if you can, hey, YOLO, if you can do all three, do it. $100 all 3 days. You're gonna spend $100 on something stupid anyways, like Powerball, and you think you got a chance to win.
You do. I was thinking that, I was like thinking about it, and I was like, I would spend $100 on.
If you go
dinner
to
5 people.
If you go to a club one night,
I spent $100.
you go to a club one night, you buy 4 or 5 drinks, you're getting up there by the time you tip your bartender.
Yeah,
Me and On do
I don't
not
go to the
have
club,
that. I don't
man,
go-
for that reason.
And if we do go to the club, it's just waters and.
Yeah,
bottle of
but I'm
water.
saying chances are you're gonna spend $100 on something stupid. Yeah,
Coke's
I
only
can spend
$4.
$100 on merch easy.
exactly.
I got you, homie. You got to go to work.
Yeah, I gotta go to work pretty soon.
That's fine. We're getting ready to sign off here anyways.
Not looking too much forward to it.
Kind of tired.
Yeah,
I'll have to
it was
sleep
a
too.
long weekend. It takes a little bit to recuperate.
Let me tell you.
After sleeping in the
everybody
beach
in my
in your
life
van.
that knows me knows that if I work a music festival, you do not talk to me until the Wednesday after the festival is done, because I need to regroup, I need to sleep, and I also have to write a very long report that goes to whoever it is that I work under, so that they know how the festival went. And so, it's like, you gotta get your
Multitask.
Well, no, you gotta get your energies back.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Any final shots before we get out of here?
Yeah, shout out to Paul from Summer Survivors, Taco for joining us this morning. Everybody on the Reggae Rise Up bill, definitely join us March 16th through the 18th out at Vinoy Park, St. Pete, Florida. If you guys don't know where that is, Google it, because that's the beauty of Google. Also, shout out to my wife for chiming in today and saying hey to me, baby. Yeah, hey. Talk down later.
I'm just gonna go ahead and shout out to Chloe. She's my boo.
She's
Oh,
awesome.
shout out to her for calling
My
me.
spirit human.
That's my boo. That's my boo thing.
She's a savage.
She really is a savage. She no mercy. This kid is like, I mean, when I had a child, my grandma used to say, your child is going to be just as worse as 3 times worse. I was not a bad child. I was a great child, and now she's just like me. And sometimes when I find myself arguing with her, it's like I'm arguing with me, and it's perfect. It's like I love it.
Well, she's savage enough to like do what she does, but she's also like sweet
Cute
enough to be
about it,
like,
yeah.
can you bring me some funfetti pancakes?
Right. She called me to make sure I was going to bring her some funfetti pancakes. Like, it's important. She said, I'm hungry.
How do you get these funfetti pancakes?
That's what I said.
Dude,
Apparently, it's in a box at the store.
And we buy them. That's how we get. I mean,
Mind
no
blown.
5-figure discount, Scooby.
Or you can do what I do, go the cheap route and have your pancake mix and just add sprinkles to it.
And what was funny about that?
But then it doesn't taste like cake batter pancakes.
I know that exactly, because you're getting the funfetti
Cake
Pillsbury
batter.
cake. I know.
Oh no, it's actually Hungry Jack does it.
Hungry Jack does
Hungry
one.
Jack box, I'm pretty sure.
What up, Hungry?
Oh, when you said cake batter, I
No,
thought
it's
you were
like
talking about.
but that's the taste of it. Funfetti is like the cake
It
batter.
tastes like the cake.
But that's
and
what I'm
let me
saying, you
give-
add
can
the
I give
sprinkles
another
to it,
Shout
there
out
you
to Nothing Bunt Cakes. It's on
Dude,
Fruitville.
those are so
Wait a
good.
second. I learned about them with my older brother. He took me there. He said, I got to show you something, sis. We get one in California. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back to Florida and I am going to I'm going to franchise a Nothing Bunt Cakes with weed, period. The end. Best cakes, little funfetti cakes that are this big, and they call them the minis, and they're only $4.85, and you just can't get enough. They have white chocolate raspberry.
Sounds like a perfect morning wood sponsor.
Listen to me right now.
Where are they at?
I'm going to bring you a Nothing Bunt Cake. I'm going to get a big one so that everybody can have one. And I mean, it's like sex in your mouth.
I love
that
it.
good.
I would
It's
actually
so
rather
good.
eat one of those cakes than actually have sex in my mouth.
Yeah,
that's how good they are.
Like that's how good it is.
Now,
It's
is it
those
on the
cakes.
side with Target or on the side with
it's
Checkers?
on that side.
It's
with
right
Target.
by Five Guys.
It's right next to Five Guys.
It is so.
I've seen it, but I've never
I
been
was
there.
really pissed actually when I saw it.
Dude, the cakes are dang.
I was really pissed when I saw it. I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, I was good. That was gonna be me.
Sounds like I'm gonna have to swerve out there when I go see Mama Laura again for some.
Shit, I wish I would have known that. I was just over in that area.
For real. Any final shout outs, Paul?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Reggae Rise Up, Mad B's Block Party, to my crew here at STLR Radio, and the K Taco for having me out this morning, guys. Thank you so much.
No
Shout
problem.
out to Paul. Love you.
Now, are you a soft taco or a hard taco?
It depends.
She's
on
softer
the
than a
moment.
Twinkie filling.
I like it. I like it.
Aw, Paul, don't give away all my secrets, man. Beat your ass in the parking
She does
lot.
like she might stab somebody. I'm just throwing it out there. She
But she is Spanish.
is
That
Spanish.
is capable.
She might contain a machete inside of her car. Scooby, any final shout outs?
Yes, but before Chloe said, I love you, mommy.
I love you, baby.
Yeah, shout out to Paul for coming in
I love you
and,
too, Mom.
and speaking on Reggae Rise Up, giving us more information about that. Shout out to the STLR media family. Greatly appreciate you guys. Shout out to our listeners and our callers and our sponsors. Greatly appreciate you.
Shout out to Becca Beck Pineapple.
Shout out to all of our woodchuckers.
Woodchucker.
Shout out Mad Beach Block Party. Shout out to Reggae Rise Up. Make sure you guys come to that. We're going to be in it's not really in the building. We're going to be in the field, whatever you want to call it, the park. Make sure you guys come check it out. $100 if you want to get to see all 3 days. ReggaeRiseUpFlorida.com is where you get the tickets. They have single days also, depending on your work schedule. And you'll have the full roster online when you go to check it out. So that way you can choose the day that you come if you can't come to every day. But come out there, come party with us. Come have a chance to meet me, Smokey, the one they call Taco, and maybe we can introduce you to our boy Paul from Summer Survivors. Snap up some flicks.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's a
busy
busy man. It's a festival. I know how those
Shaking
things
hands
go.
and kissing babies.
All that good stuff. But as always, we're the Morning Wood. We're gonna take our 21-hour break. Peace out.
Can of Bunt Cakes.
Dude.